Okay, ladies and gents, are we live? Welcome. Let's get this started, shall we? It is a lovely morning. Okay, come on, there we go. Boom. Okay. Not a tweet as well. Hello, Renzo. Kevin, good to see ya. Perfect. Okay, boom. Okay. Let's see. 1 second, yeah? Almost. I'm gonna get started in just a second. I just need to do a little bit of admin first. Ah, this is stupid. Okay, sorry about the delay, guys. Welcome to the show. Today I'll be playing the Sorcerer, and of course the Sorcerer's build will be releasing later today. If you're wondering what I was doing, I was actually just checking something very important for my streaming going forward. Late by 3 minutes. You're late by 3 minutes, nerd. What is this slow mode? This slow mode is you, Rena, you. How dare you not be here 10 minutes early when I didn't even post the stream yet. Shameful. Anyway, just joking, but welcome. How are you this Sunday morning, you filthy fucking nerd? No, don't give me this late by 3 minutes crap. No. You were supposed to be here as soon as I opened my eyes. Even though there was no stream posted, you're supposed to psychically already be in chat, bro. What is this? What is this not being here, huh? Anyway, as for the slow mode, it's because I was checking. I was actually checking whether or not Kick had implemented their hourly wage yet. For those that don't know, Kick Streaming is a site that is competing with Twitch right now, and they are planning, or so I've heard through the grapevine, they are planning on giving streamers an hourly wage. In which case, if it did go through, I would say that it would actually be worth it, you know, streaming on Kick while keeping my videos on YouTube. So that'll be something very interesting, I reckon. But anyway, it's not implemented yet, so I'll keep an eye on things, because if it does get implemented, oof, I would go right over there for the giggles and the jiggles and the sneakers. I'm pretty sure, though, that it's only going to be for those that have a certain, like, contract with them. Because I just can't imagine them paying that kind of money for just any Tom, Dick, and Harry. I don't think it'll be very easy to achieve. But I would find it very interesting based on what they implement, you know? It would generate a huge buzz on the internet. I can guarantee that much. But I'm pretty sure it would only be for streamers of a certain size. Anyway, welcome. Don't forget to like and share the stream already. Alright. If you don't do that, then y'all will have less content, okay? Listen, technically speaking, right, I could easily make 16 an hour streaming, but I would need about 5 times my current viewership. So if I hit about 100 viewers per stream, I could easily make that on YouTube. Well, technically, I would need 5 times, so it'd be, realistically, it would be 120. But if I ever got there, then yes, I'd be easily making that. No, YouTube, like, I would think that YouTube already has that in terms of ad revenue, YouTube Premium. It's just that my viewership size is nowhere near enough to get me around that area. Like I said, if I made about 5 times, if I had about 5 times my current viewership, so roughly 120 people and stream like all day, air day, I could easily make that. Like YouTube can match that, but like this is where I'm, you know, like, look, I will suspend my disbelief if they make it different, but so far, if Twitch was if Kick paid an hourly wage, right, to any Tom, Dick, and Harry, you could have a 0 viewer stream as long as you met the conditions. You could have a 0 viewer stream and still make the hourly wage, which I think would be quite ridiculous. You know, I just don't believe that such a thing would be possible at all. But having said that, I would still go there if you know, it was true. If it was a true thing, right, and they really did that, then I would absolutely say, okay, you know, I'll move over there. I'll move a part of my streaming division over there because it makes sense. It makes absolute sense to be able to do that. Then I can focus YouTube on some very strong video content instead, you know, and move the entire streaming division to Kick so that streaming and the videos are not competing with each other like they are right now. But I just don't believe, if YouTube could only feasibly do it for a streamer that had at least about 120 views based on ad revenue, and YouTube pays the most ad revenue, let's not lie about that, then I would say that that sort of thing is a very hopeful thing for the future, but it's probably only going to be open to streamers or creators that have a certain either history, record, that kind of thing, because you would not be making money paying any Tom, Dick, and Harry off the street that kind of wage. Sorry, not sorry, but that's the truth, you know? So we will see how it goes. Like, all these exciting business models are things that I look forward to seeing. Like, will they actually work, you know? But hell, if they did implement that, yep, I'd be over in a heartbeat. Assuming that it was easily accessible. The keyword being easily accessible. If it was something that required like obscene amounts of effort, or you know, like excessive amounts of commitment, then obviously that would not happen, you know? But I feel that doing so would bind you with some sort of contract. So I'll keep an eye on things. Because although it's much more daunting, right? I may as well just focus on my YouTube grind. If, you know, if there's gonna be like serious requirements, I just focus on my YouTube grind instead. Work my way up and slowly get to where I need to be. Do I watch any sports? Hell no. I'm not I'm not into any sports at all. Actually, funnily enough, I had that question yesterday. I can't remember who asked. But, oh no, it was Gage. Yeah, it was Gage. Yeah, I don't watch any sports at all. Like, legit. I just have no interest in it whatsoever. Sports do not interest me at all. Oh, wow. Another unique staff. Yeah, guys. I'm so happy. Oh, and no SUs, of course. But no, it's the Staff of Endless Rage. For the freaking 4th time, guys. Oh, man. Oh, man. Take a look at this shit. Wow. 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 Staff of Endless Rage. This is so freaking... Oh, stupid. Why? Why was this even a thing? Yeah, me too, Traffic Cone, me too. I've gotten Staff of Lam Essence 6 times. I've had this like 3, 5, 6 times, I don't know. I'm starting to think that this is the only unique they want us to have because nobody freaking uses it. Ah, but Esu's Heirloom, which everybody uses it. Nah, you know what? That's gonna be rare, brah. We're gonna make that rare, brah. We're not gonna give you any great rings or anything. Nah, we're just not gonna give you Esu's, you know, because crit rate, brah. Crit rate, brah. Nah, brah. That's literally how I envision all these people talking. They really need to fix their drop rates, honest to God. Some uniques are stupidly rare. Hey, Mike. No. You're the myth and the legend. Thank you very much for feeding my family.
These walls protect
all
all who came before me.
Don't think
All who come after me.
Don't think I don't know your legendariness.
Of my mothers. Lend me the bravery.
Oh my God, what is this thing? How you doing today, Mike? Yeah? Oh, and if any of you nerds want to join me for World Tier 4, let me know, yeah? I never watched sports, bro. For me, right, I never understood the appeal of watching sports. Like, I always say, unless you're playing the sport yourself, I don't watch sports. But then again, I guess the same logic could apply to video games, eh? Then I wouldn't be able to make money as a streamer. Ha! Oh, no wonder you're working hard on your school, Mr. Renna. No wonder you aren't joining me for World Tier 4. Fair enough. You go ahead and work hard. Finish off your assignment, get your break, and then join me for World Tier 4 on your break. I'll power level you, okay? Ah, you took your son fishing and had a great day with the family. That's beautiful. Me on the mend? Nah, no way, man. I'm like on the unmend. I swear, this flu is kicking my ass, but I am a little bit better, to be honest. I am actually doing better. My main problem now is just the obvious cough, but it's not as serious anymore. It's still there, but I'm just trying to keep the chat to a minimal, as I always do. You know, keep it steady. But other than that, it's not doing too badly. My appetite's mostly coming back as well, but I'm still not eating as much as I did before. I'm just, you know, getting enough nutrients to survive and then keeping it there. But other than that, I'm alright. I mean, thanks to you and Zane that day. You know, rent's looking pretty good this month, so I'm just chilling out and doing my thing, you know. This morning I was telling everybody about how Kick has been talking about the whole hourly wage thing, and I think it'd be very interesting if they do implement it, but I'm very doubtful that they will. Because can you imagine paying somebody $16 an hour to be a streamer, but what if they had no views? They'd be bringing like 0 value to your company. 1 second. Just replying to my friend because we were talking on Twitter about this thing and seeing how it goes. By the way, guys, come on, like the stream and share it, yo. Why am I not seeing the likes, guys? You know, Mike and the rest have already liked it. Come on, come on. You guys can do better, can't you? Come give your boy some actual love here. Alright, remember, every time you like and share, it is one of the best ways for free that you can actually help a streamer out. So hit that like button and share this on social media. It doesn't matter you got 0 followers on social media. It doesn't matter whether anyone interacts with the post. None of that actually matters. All that matters is that you actually just hit the share button. Yeah, that's okay, Joel. How about you just bugger off right there? Thanks. This is a Diablo stream. If you want to ask random shit or you want to, you know, come in and be annoying in the first place, you can find somewhere else to troll. So, good luck to you, Mr. Joel. And I see that you were so clearly upset that you had to come back and say a lot of nonsense. Listen, please go find other streamers to harass. Don't bother me, yeah? Okay. Now, my god, I still have only barrier breaker. Alright, let's do that. The thing I find about all these PoE2 people are just, it's just been really, really stupid recently. Like, they're so desperate to talk to Diablo 4 people and try to get them to, like, you know, comment or make positive comments about Path of Exile 2. Listen, guys, I'm gonna tell you this. Path of Exile 2 will be a successful game without its people constantly, you know, trying to ram things down other people's throats. Okay? If your game is good, it'll be very good. And it won't need any advertisement. But if you guys are going so hard to try and talk about Path of Exile 2, you're not going to turn people toward it. You guys are going to turn people off. Alright? And I'm just gonna tell you that straight up. I will check out Path of Exile, you know, as I've told my actual viewers. I will happily check out Path of Exile 2 when it comes out and give it a fair review, but you know, the fan base of these Path of Exile 2 people is really turning me off. Like, guys, I get that you like the game, but calm the fuck down, man. Okay. This is gonna be wild. Anyway, for my actual viewers, putting all the trolls aside, don't forget to like and share. Or if you're a hater, like, you know, Joel, who just wants to support only Path of Exile, like some kind of filthy nerd, feel free to hit the dislike button. I'm not gonna care. As long as you take some action, or you can just, you know, sit in the shadows and watch me like some kind of gremlin. Point is, though, seriously, these Path of Exile people need to stop. Your game comes out, your game goes into closed beta next year, alright? Calm down, wait, relax. Like, I feel almost like, just because of all the negative attention that Diablo's first season received, and this was actually commented on by several other creators as well, but recently, a lot of people have been feeling like Path of Exile's been trying desperately to try and, like, you know, capitalize as much as it can during this period because so many people felt negatively about the new Diablo season, which is fine. You know, I get why they do that. They wanna try and secure what they can, you know, while their main competitor is down. But one thing which was echoed on the Reddit for Diablo, because Path of Exile people have been going to the Diablo Reddit and talking about things, the discussions have been fairly interesting to see, but most Diablo players are not going to shift over to Path of Exile because they find Path of Exile, which I've stated multiple times, far too complex. The systems, like the barrier to entry is so high because you need to know absolutely everything, not about your build, not just about your build, you know, because respecking is very difficult in the current Path of Exile. I'm not talking about 2. In the current Path of Exile, respecking is extremely difficult. And furthermore, the builds are very complex. You know, it's not a game, like, it's not something where, like, you know, you can just plug, play, and then do well. However, Path of Exile 2 is making a lot of promises right now. For those keeping up with the discussions, and this is the only time I'm going to say it, one thing that they promised is, number one, that they're going to be the Elden Ring, like, they're going to go for an Elden Ring style with their game, which I think is going to be very interesting, honestly. Like, if they really do implement it. Look, Abe, I'll say one thing. I don't disagree. You know, Path of Exile has some good things, but like, I feel that like, a lot of people deny what Diablo did right this season. Of course, there's a lot of things wrong, like fucking renown. Nobody cares about that shit. But Diablo got a lot of things correct in that by going with an MMO style, right? They've made this far more accessible for creators and people, which is what I think that has made it so good. Also, Diablo 4 is very easy to get into. All you really need to do is know a good build, and you're pretty much off you go. You can play. Now, is every build viable? No, because they've got fundamental issues. And please keep an eye out next week for my video on Sorcerer, because I'll be explaining why it's hard to get any other build other than Ice. I'll be explaining what these fundamental strengths for builds are, because a lot of people actually don't understand this concept. And I will be thoroughly explaining it next week. All right, in a video for the Sorcerer, you know, I will happily describe what is this fundamental, you know, advantage that the Sorcerer has. I will actually explain, demonstrate all this kind of stuff, and I think that that is something that is crucial and very important, because people need to understand, you know, why not every build in Diablo can be viable and how they need to alter the game so that every single build is supposedly viable. It is not an easy thing to do because of the damage formula they have in Diablo, but I'm gonna tell you, if people could actually understand Path of Exile as intuitively as they understand Diablo, a lot of these glaring issues will become even more obvious. Alright? This is something that people need to understand. Path of Exile has a daily player base that is between 80 to 100k. Diablo has nearly 5 times that, you know? Yeah, absolutely, Abe. Absolutely. Like, I think that if these people were more chill instead of being all like, oh, I love this so much, like, this is the game y'all should play, like, you fucking hyped for it, are you excited for it, like, I'm a fanboy. Like, dude, every game, you know, and this is the problem that with a lot of people, you know, and I'm glad that some people out there like you, Abe, you get it. Like, look, if your game is good, your game's gonna be good no matter what. And like I was saying already with Diablo at the start of the season, this season was freaking awesome. I loved what they added to this season. Is it the best? No. There are problems. There's always gonna be problems. This is a new fucking game. And it's the first Diablo that has moved into the live service model. If the Path of Exile fanboys weren't so up themselves all the time, I'm gonna tell you guys this now. They'd realize that Diablo 4 has actually taken a lot of good things about Path of Exile and made it simpler. They've made it so that you can respec anytime. Paragon is more similar to how Path of Exile did it, FYI. Alright? Their Paragon system now is more similar to how Path of Exile did the general skill tree thing. And I absolutely love that, by the way. That was a similarity that I saw right off the bat that I thought was absolutely amazing. But instead of seeing the good in Diablo 4, Path of Exile fanboys, it's almost like they felt like they're on a sinking ship. So they wanted to, like, you know, grab like everybody and try to make it so that everybody and their grandmother would become a path of, like, it's like almost like they wanted to radicalize everybody. But I'm thinking to myself, why would you do that? If you're so excuse me, if you're so confident that your game is good, then your game is going to be good no matter what. My thoughts, your thoughts, none of that is going to change anything else. So this is slightly higher item level, but this is bad. Oh, you play Black Desert Online? Yeah, my buddy Rena does the same thing. What's up, Nerf Champ? Yeah, no, there's a lot of people that well, let's just say that they feel a bit too fired up, you know. I could never get into Black Desert Online, but by that similar token, I'm not gonna scold somebody that likes playing Black Desert Online. You enjoy what you're gonna enjoy, you know. Listen, is that you being, you know, Joel? Did you just literally come back on a second YouTube account? Homie, that is what trolls do. All right. And if you are serious about this, what you're gonna understand is that you are the one that's being disrespectful here. Okay. First and foremost, okay. If you ask as an ARPG fan, okay, which was not your initial statement, okay, then ask as an ARPG fan. But you didn't. You didn't. You wanted people to get hyped for Path of Exile 2, okay? Don't try and change the narrative. Had you come in here and respectfully asked for my thoughts, as many other people have, there would have been no problem. But coming in here and, you know, behaving in the way that you did, and then coming in on a second account to, you know, to circumvent a channel ban, that's not the way. That's not the way, okay? And as many accounts as you have, they will all be banned because we don't do that here. If you want a genuine answer, then start with a genuine question, okay? We streamers are humans. We streamers are people. we're not tools for you to use. Okay, so just be very aware of that. Just be very aware of that. I will always provide good advice and information to people. But if you come in from the perspective of a fanboy, like, that's not what we do here, and that's not what the Robot Nation stands for. Alright? And don't circumvent bans or try to do so. That's not cool either. Alright? When you learn to respect the streamer and their rules, because guess what? A stream, you might be a viewer, but you're not, it's not like you're a customer. You're a viewer, you know? Slow mode is normal. Slow mode is something that has always been implemented. Basically, it means that you can only chat at a certain rate, but just so you guys know, slow mode has always been implemented on this. I think YouTube is just making it more visible now, but my slow mode has always been there. So if you check my channel settings, right, slow mode is always set at 10 seconds. It prevents people from trying to spam the chat. So yeah. And Abe, thank you very much for subscribing. How are you a channel member but not subscribed? That's so weird. But okay, well, regardless, thank you. Hey, Boog. Anyway. Yeah, no, already started today and already had one troll, my god. Super stupid. But anyway, please don't be like this clown over here trying to change the narrative. If you come into my stream and ask for an opinion, it will always be given. I've given my opinion on Path of Exile 2 dozens of times, but I would say don't get, you know, like, don't come in like from a fanboy perspective, you know? Yeah, but I would have thought channel members could only come, like, even gifted channel memberships, they should only go to people who've already subscribed. So I was like, what? Because I just saw Abe subscribing, I was like, what? Because if you were not subscribed to the channel, like, I think you shouldn't be able to receive a gifted membership, right? So I was just like confused about that, but you know.
But now I can't leave my friends here. Not like this.
Unless YouTube is just like literally like throwing the membership to like somebody who's you know, come by the stream but maybe never subscribe, and it's just like passing the membership around. I was like, okay, I mean, that could be a case as well. Oh no, same dude. I'm pretty sure that so-called Dark Provisioner was Joel, just on a different account. Yeah, exactly. So you should be subbed, but I don't know why it... That's why I thought it was weird. YouTube has its moments, dude. I know. Believe me, I know. Half the time, right, YouTube will actually, like, delete my entire chat history, like, sometimes mid-stream, and then, like, I don't even get to see the chat history, which is freaking weird, but, you know, that's what happens sometimes, you know? Just YouTube things, bro. Just YouTube things, man. I gotta go back to town. Need to go spend oobles. But yeah, don't worry about it. Anyway, like I'm just telling everyone in general. Okay, don't forget to like and share the stream if you haven't already. I'm seeing that several of you haven't. Please make sure you do, yeah? Okay? Don't be like Joel. Anyway, no, I'm kidding. Listen, guys, I like all games and I'll happily give my opinion on all games. But if you come in with a fanboy attitude, that is not on, and that is not the way we do things here. Okay, it is annoying and disruptive. And that's what I think people don't realize. Maybe they think that just because I'm a smaller streamer, it's okay to act out in my chat or be disruptive toward whatever I'm doing, you know, but they need to realize, like, would you go into a, like, I'm just gonna, like, honest question. Would any of you walk into a McDonald's and demand a Whopper from Burger King? I think nobody in the world would do that. That would be one of the dumbest things ever. Like, there is nobody on the planet who would do that. And that's what I think so many of these people, you know, I think maybe they've just gotten it wrong. Maybe they need to understand that, hey, that's not the right way to do things. And that's not a good thing at all to begin with. It'd be much nicer if, you know, maybe that ring might actually be alright. Let me try my luck. But yeah, I would very much prefer it if they like asked respectfully about my opinion. But when they come in and say, are you hyped for this? Like, bro, it's coming in 2024. We know nothing about the game. We haven't seen shit that is actually accurate. Like, give it time and, you know, maybe you'll have a good game, but stop trying to shove it down people's throats. Nobody likes that. You know? That's what I feel that these people need to stop doing. If they really love their game, if they really love their Path of Exile or whatever, right? They cannot continuously come in from the perspective of, let's get hyped. You know, it's like, dude, we're playing Diablo 4, you know? Am I hyped for Exo Primal? No. No. The Exo Primal adoption rate is so low. Like, I love it as a game, but my god, its player base on Steam is like in the freaking toilet already. You know, it's like, why? I personally thought it was a great game, but you know, sometimes it's like this. Oh, I gotta test out Payday 3 as well. I just managed to get into the playtest. Those of you that don't know, there's a playtest for Payday 3 out right now. I can't believe I got in because I actually only applied for the playtest the other day, but they let me in, so I'm gonna test it out myself as well. So I'm hyped for that. But man, Exo Primal's player base has like literally gone. Sorry, I forgot to get Obols. Has gone into the toilet, you know, which is super sad. Super sad. I mean, I enjoy it as a game, but yeah. Payday 3, let me check my Game Pass. Because in case you guys didn't know, right, Payday 3 is on Game Pass. And you can actually check it out there. Give me a moment and I'll tell you. Most popular. Aha, coming to Game Pass. Lies of P releases on the 19th of September. Payday 3 is 2 days after that, on the 21st of September. So you can apply for the playtest on Steam now, though, if you are interested. If.
It seems you're very nice. It seems your prayers have been answered.
Okay. No. 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 I'm actually excited to try Lies of P. Now that one I've been waiting for. See you later, Nerf Champ. No problem, happy to answer. Do I have any aspect of control here? You. I do not want this. Just making sure that the rest are truly trash. Okay, good. Yes, that is correct.
Let's have a look.
Okay, withdrawn the aspect. Now let's go scrap the rest. And we can go finish off that nightmare dungeon. Okay, onward we go. All right. But yeah, coming back to the previous topic and, you know, summarizing everything we discussed so far, I'm okay with, you know, giving my opinion on stuff and talking about things, but there are many things that can become problematic, and there are many things that, you know, honestly, if you get like too hyped early, all you're doing is setting yourself and others up for disappointment, which I find that a lot of people do. Like, everybody and their grandmother praised Diablo 4, but they didn't realize that a lot of the people who had bought Diablo 4 were coming in without having played a Diablo game. A bunch of them left, you know, and this all happened in Season 1. A bunch of them all left because in Season 1, literally, okay, a bunch of dudes all didn't realize that the seasonal model meant making a new character, you know, which is a common seasonal model in all action RPGs. So a bunch of people left because of that. And then a bunch of people didn't even realize, you know, how seasons were supposed to work. Like, maybe they came from other games, but they tried Diablo 4 because of the marketing, and now what you're seeing now is the actual stable player base of Diablo 4. The lessened player base, which is actually about, I think, if I'm not wrong, it's about 2/3 of what it was in the preseason, right? What you're seeing now is the actual player base. Like, all the people that were only in here because of hype are gone. And that's what happens with a lot of games, which is why I don't create environments, or at least in my opinion, I try to avoid creating any environment of false hype, because I know that the second that I do that, you know, I'm going to be affecting everybody negatively, you know? Well, there you go. There's a lot of great games in the market, and there's a lot of good stuff that's coming out, but, well, on this channel, you'll probably only see me play live service games, or games that I'm partnered with. But that said, I also am very fair with my reviews, and that is the whole reason why companies bring me on in the first place, because they know that I'm extremely, and I mean extremely, fair about my reviews. I do not bullshit. I do not, you know, I do not say something's great when it's not, and I don't sugarcoat things either. Like, if something's bad, I'm gonna tell you it's bad. Much like how I criticize the renown farming, which, for me, in Diablo, is still extremely bad. This is something that I feel is legitimately terrible. Okay, I have absolutely nothing but bile and disgust for this whole renown thing, because it's one of the greatest killers of casual players' playtime. And casual player base makes up a lot of the player base. In fact, out of those that have not played Diablo 4 or that have left Diablo 4, several were very disappointed with the renown farm. Of course, the people who enjoy Diablo, regardless, are gonna play and enjoy it regardless of that, but there's a lot of people that don't have the time. They just want to get to the meat of the game and play that. And a lot of these people have a lot of other choices in the market. You know, you can't always operate on the fact that your fans are gonna play your game, or that your fans are gonna absolutely, you know, be there to support you all the time. People get bored. People will change their tastes. You know, all of this is really important, and that's why it's very key that, you know, people look at things with a fair perspective and with an open mind. You know, that's why I am not interested in those that, in my honest opinion, you know, they approach things from that I'm a fan perspective. Like, that's not always the right way. In fact, it can sometimes be the wrong way to do things, you know? Ooh, there's a Hell Tide. Should I go or should I? You know what? I'm just gonna do Nightmare Dungeons. Eh. I would love to do a Hell Tide, but oh, there's a world boss though. But I'm chasing Esus anyway. Timer. Let's set a timer for 23 minutes. Because there is a world boss coming. And speaking of fair perspective, right? One of the things that also annoyed me the most is that I can understand generating hype around Path of Exile 2 or whatever if it was coming out like in a few months. But the thing is that there are so many other amazing games coming out before then, including Starfield. And Path of Exile 2 is literally only getting a closed beta next year. Which I will most likely be participating in. So, you know, this is why I say the fanboys are rabid, you know? It's okay to be hyped, but can we please get hyped for something realistic? Like, yo, if other companies, and by the way, one of the ones that I am partner for, First Descendant, for example, is just, they've like just pushed back their closed beta as well. Which is like mind-blowing to me, because this is something that they planned for a long time. They've had a much longer run-up. Now, granted, it is a new IP, so obviously they aren't gonna have like the same massive fan base that Path of Exile would. But you know, even then, there is hype for it already, and it's coming out within. You know, it's literally like next month is the closed beta, and there'll be a lead up time, and then finally, you know, open betas, and then the actual game drops. Like, this is more realistic than closed beta next year, summer next year. I'm talking June 2024. I'm like, getting hyped a little early there, people. So there's a lot that's coming up, like, you know, in between now and then. Including, I think a lot of people also hype for Armored Core 6 coming out this year. I don't know if I'll be playing that, because it would depend on whether or not it's live service. If it is, I will actually check it out, most likely. But I don't believe it is, so if it's not, then unfortunately I'll have to give that a pass, no matter how much I love that series. I fucking love robots. I think you can tell because it's literally in my name, but I don't think I'll have the time. Affording it is one thing, but I know that right now I don't have a lot of free time. And even if I did have free time, I'd have to devote it to another game, because that's the streaming industry for you. You have to make a choice, you know? If you're playing video games for a living, you have to choose what will actually earn you an income. That's the reality. I am not a fan of the GTA series. The closest I've ever played is Saints Row, because I know a lot of people don't know this, because it actually surprised me by how unpopular it was, but I am a partner for Saints Row. For those that don't know, I'm a Saints Row partner. Although I only became a partner for the Saints Row reboot, which was unfortunately not very popular. So that was a thing. I will be creating content, I believe. If I'm not wrong, I am slated to create content for the last DLC that is coming for Saints Row, as in when it drops. I should be on the list for that. But that's the closest that I've ever played to anything GTA related, because I'll just be honest, I cannot drive in video games. So any video game that has an element of you need to drive this vehicle, yeah, it doesn't really mesh well with me. I'm great at shooting. I'm great at adventuring, you know. hunting demons and all that. Oh, demon hunting and extermination, easy peasy breezy. But you know. But the whole driving thing, yeah. That's not a strong point of mine. Very, very unstrong point, in fact. So yeah, that's not my thing. That's why I never picked up the GTA series. I was never into it. But you know, if a new GTA game came out, and let's say they offered a partnership, and it was live service, I'd pick it up. But I've decided to make it so that I will strictly not participate in non-live service games for the most part. Most of the time, I will not be participating in non-live service games because I'm just not a fan of that kind of thing. If the game is live service, then absolutely I will participate in that. But if it's not, then no. Although there are some games that are excessively fun, even if they're not live service. Atomic Hearts was one of them. Like, there's a DLC for it, but I'm not really enthused about it. I'm more into like Atomic Hearts 2, I would say. Like, I want to see the continuation of the main story rather than just the DLC. But yeah, I am not 100% keen on DLCs usually, or expansions to the main story. I want to get on with the actual story, like the next part of the story. But Atomic Hearts was great. It was an absolutely fun adventure, and playing it was damn good. It was great to see that story through. Hey, River Archer. Thank you so much for your kind donation. Apologize that I'm still recovering, but how are you, my friend? How have you been? This is my palo from Australia. Live service. Okay, so a live service game is usually one with seasons. So Diablo is a perfect example of live service. It means that the game is undergoing constant updates and changes. So usually games that are live service will have a seasonal model. It's usually a multiplayer game where there's an element of, like, for example, Overwatch. That's a live service game. Basically any game that isn't just you play, you finish the game, and then you stop playing. Baldur's Gate, for example, is a non-live service game. Because you play, although there's like 200, 300 hours of gameplay, you play, you finish, that's it. Same with Starfield. Starfield is not a live service game. It's not a multiplayer game that, you know, has updates and evolutions, you see? Yep. The winter weather is killing me, man. Believe me. Oh my god, this is a great barber heart. Guys, I'm gonna go put this, I'm gonna go slap this on my necro. Guess who just got a barber heart? Guess who just got a barber heart? I'm gonna put it on my necro. I'm gonna put it on my necro. Yeah. So go get your necro, and we'll play some necros, and we'll bury. Sorry. I really shouldn't be singing. But yes, I just got a great Bieber heart, and I'm happy with that. I do like my Bieber heart. I'm pretty sure GTA is one of those games where you can do that. So, you know, if it's what makes you happy, man. But if you spend 10,000 hours in it, I say you might need to touch grass, bro. Like I said, I'm not a fan, but hey, if that's what you enjoy, buddy, if that's what you enjoy. To each their own taste, good sir. Everybody does, after all, have their own tastes, no? Okay. Let's head back to town. I literally cannot wait. Literally cannot wait. I'm kind of tempted to go over to my necro right now, but I'm not going to. Not yet, anyway.
You can't be serious, Tomiles. Morgan's folly is lost in ruins. Going back is... This isn't like before. This isn't for the fort, for Akarat.
Put this one special barber heart here for my necro. Okay. Now, let's go get rid of our inventory. And then we shall go grind some more. I need cash. I need cash. Oh, this too. Let's get rid of all that. Gone. Then we'll get rid of these two. Now, ladies and gents, what we're gonna do right now is we've got 3 tormented invokers of Varshan and about 9 minutes before we need to prep for this. So I'm actually just going to really quickly hit up some malignant tunnels. I'm gonna go hit some malignant tunnels and go get those done. And for those of you who want to support, don't forget to like and share, yeah? One of the best ways to help your boy for free. If you believe in a streamer that brings you only the honest content, then make sure you like and share. Bring me out to the world and I will bring you the world. Hey Snow, how's it going? Welcome to the show. Don't forget to like and share, my friend. Okay. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate it. I hope your day is good today. I am feeling slightly better today. I wouldn't say like I'm completely, you know, in good condition or bad condition, but yeah, I'm okay. Do I remember my first game? No. I'm just kidding. Everybody remembers their first game. I'll always remember that my dad, he bought me a PlayStation 1 and he bought me Time Crisis because he used to take me to the arcade all the time. Love my dad, by the way. He used to take me to the arcade all the time and I would play nothing but this shooting game, Time Crisis. So he actually bought me a PlayStation 1 and the controller and bought me the gun, and I got so good at it I memorized every enemy position and I was always headshotting them. That was my first experience with gaming. Funnily enough, you know. But instead of becoming a shooter gamer, I became, you know, an adventure gamer mostly. But yeah, everybody will always remember their first game, I think. For me, it was Time Crisis. Then my uncle introduced me to PC gaming, and I'll always remember Diablo 2. Ah, the old school Diablo 2. And back then, I was such a child. Why? Because I was literally a kid when it was out. But I would play it, and I would play it using an editor. You believe that? Absolute saddest thing you can do as a gamer. But I downloaded an editor for it, you know, as a kid, and basically I would edit myself with all the strongest stuff way back in Diablo 2. Of course, I would never do that now as an adult that can actually play the games and understand the games. But as a kid who just wanted to be the most powerful and who could not understand a game like Diablo 2, which was kind of complex, you know, I was like, this is the way. My first experience cheating in a video game. Did he only drop one heart? Wow, that is pathetic. Wow. I really expected Varshan to, you know, drop 2 hearts like he normally does. Not even a Wrathful Heart. You know what? He doesn't want to drop a Wrathful Heart. That's fine with me. But Jesus, really? Really? For real? For real? Well. That's a shame. Crying shame it is. Now what to do? None of these uniques are even good. I guess I'll go to Q Vashad. I'll go to the Vashad of Q and get rid of these little malignant hearts, you know? Get them all cleaned up. And then we'll wait for the world boss. After the world boss pops, we shall go do some more crazy things. I am gonna delete that resource burn though, because resource burn is pretty pointless. Also, let's craft 2 invokers of Varshan, shall we? And then we'll make the foul invoker. No, sorry, the tormented. Bada bing, bada boom, that's done. Now, I've got way too many vicious things. I had a Game Boy, but it was after my PlayStation 1, that's for sure. Oh, I didn't remove any of these either. But yeah, I did. I begged my parents to get me a Game Boy so I could play Pokemon. So yeah, definitely that was also part of my childhood experience. Memorized all 150 and still, you know, couldn't memorize shit for school. Ha! I'm just kidding. I'm Asian, so I did really well in school. But yeah, memorized all them Pokemon. That was fun stuff. But I don't think my parents ever foresaw their son working as a streamer, that's for sure. So, that on in that regard, I'm still pretty sure I'm a disappointment to my folks, but you know, I love them, and I'm gonna do whatever it takes to succeed. You know. I know my road is probably gonna be tougher than a lot of other people because I think you guys would have seen, and very much so at the start of the stream, you guys would have seen that I'm very uncompromising on my principles. I don't buy into bull crap. I don't let people, you know, say what they want or do what they want or any of that kind of nonsense. No, I'm, like I said, I'm very uncompromising in my principles when it comes to the stuff that I enjoy, and you know, when it comes to saying what I think and all that kind of stuff. I do not compromise on that ever. And because I don't, I think it can sometimes be a little more difficult for me to grow than for others. But by that same token, you know, I'm never going to change that attitude of mine because hell no, hell no. I'm always going to be the same robot. So although it might take me more to grow than others because, like I said, I won't compromise, I won't tolerate trolling, I won't tolerate a lot of rubbish that comes my way, you know, I'm still going to be, you know, I'll grow in my own way. And when I get to the top, I'm going to make sure that I don't do anything like what Kai Cenat does. I'd love to be making his money, but I don't want to be that crazy. Sorry, that's my timer. I forgot to switch it off. My bad, that's my PC. That's my timer. Don't panic. Your first game was Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 on the original Wii. LMAO. You got your start in gaming pretty late, Nerf champ. Late bloomer for gaming. Either that or you're very young. Ah. What a late bloomer. Okay, let's all bully Nerd Champ now because he's, you know, so late to gaming. How could it be on the Wii, bro? How could you be a Wii little lad? I'm kidding. We're messing around. Don't forget to like. By the way, I see some new people arriving in. Don't forget to like and share, guys. Like and share the stream if you want to support a smaller streamer. All right. Well, I mean, World Tier 4 will help you level pretty fast, so yeah. But my rate is pretty much slower than a lot of other people. I am looking forward to the increased density though. Leveling is going to go up even faster, which is kind of crazy. Once they increase the density, I'm actually waiting for that update on 8th August. It'll be nice. By the way, hi DS, sup Pen? Like and share the stream, guys, please. If you want to support your favorite streamer boy, hit that like button and share the stream on social media. No followers, doesn't matter. Just throw it somewhere on social media and I'll be grateful. As long as you're doing it through the share button on YouTube, YouTube will immediately say, hey, this man is getting shared, so let's put him up there. And that's how I increase well, that's basically how I get my content recommended to more people. So hit the like button, share. Yes. That is true, Pen. So fine, let me rephrase. Help your robot out. Help your favorite robot out. Okay, how's that? How's that? Better? Ah, somebody died. Today you can tell that all the people that don't use the Barber Heart are here. Listen, the Sorcerer is always fun, you know? And the only thing I'm sad about is that without Wind Force, like Wind Force is the only way to make Wind Force and a Barber Heart would be the only way that you can make like after the 8th. That'll literally be the only way that you can make a actually powerful like ranged rogue build. Plus you need the exploit glyph, which is gonna be weird and wild, but whatever. Whoa, look at all these dead people. Nerds. Oh, you share on Reddit, Pen? Thank you. I appreciate that. That means a lot, my friend. Thank you. Wow, I got crap. I appreciate all that. But actually, you can just share it on one and it's good enough. But basically, right, how it works, right? Take this as a lesson for any of you that want to do YouTube. Basically, as long as people hit the share button and send it somewhere via YouTube. So if you hit the share button on YouTube and you send it somewhere, it counts as engagement. What I'm really after, right? This is why it doesn't matter whether anyone interacts with it. You know, it like even if nobody interacts with it, as long as it was shared somewhere, YouTube views that as an engagement, and then like because of the higher level of engagement, I get recommended to more people in general via the algorithm, which is great. Which is great. So I really appreciate anybody doing that, because basically what I'm doing all this for, the main reason, the main purpose behind it all is just to make sure that my stuff goes out in the algorithm and basically gets a higher position in the algorithm. And that's basically how it works, which is why right now I'm trying to encourage as many people as possible to just like share, you know, like put my stuff out there, because the more the people do that, just the easier it is to, you know, get my name out, get more people to discover me. Oh my god, it's actually hot for once. Yay! Give me a second, I'm gonna switch. The weather's actually warming up today for once, so I can finally switch out of my hoodie. But I mean, I'm pretty sure that it's gonna get cold again soon, but you know, it'll get cold later. But at the very least now, it's like, well, it's past high noon, but at the very least, the sun is shining well. Now, destroy the Seaborn Goddess. No problemo. Allow me to adjust Ratitude to life. Whoa. That was some lovely burst damage, huh? Yeah, Barber drops on World Tier 3. 110%. I will claim this cash on a different character. Not right now. That's my next Smoldering Ash. Oh, it's 78, is it? Okay. Easy. Easy Bo-reezy. Oh, I need to... 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's actually the same either way. Intriguing. I think I'll just go 1, 2, 3, 4. Makes sense enough to me. Okie smoky. That's another 4 points settled. I'm trying to make sure I get the very, very best out of my derpies. Gotta have them multipliers. Now then, let's go touch this brutal heart. Come at me, brutal bro! And thank you to everybody who liked and shared. You guys are amazing. As you can see, whenever you guys do it, it does give a boost to my stream, and I've seen this effect so many times. That's why I've just been encouraging people to try and do that as much as they can right now, you know? It really helps a lot, and it's one of the best ways that you can support a streamer for free. Just like and share and you're good. Hey Rain, what's up? Is it raining where you are? I'm joking. Welcome to the stream. Don't forget to like and share, yeah, if you can. I'd be very grateful if you did. It's free and it is one of the biggest helps that you can give a streamer. Welcome. Oh, listen, Snow. I can kill an elite with a defensive skill. If I really, really want to. Look. I'm not touching anything else. You can kill things with a defensive skill with a sorcerer, it's funny. Just teleport in. Well, that wasn't an elite, but if there's an elite, I'll show you. You can actually just come in and you can just teleport to them and kill them. It's funny. Yeah, nothing wrong with taking a break from Diablo 4. Diablo 4, the reason why seasons are 3 months is specifically because you're not supposed to play all day and burn yourself out. I mean, of course, for me as a content creator, my break is playing a different character. I'm planning on playing the Druid soon, because not only because everybody's been asking, but you know, it's nice once in a while. I'll focus on Druid, swap back, focus on Necromancer. That's how I build up. That's how I plan on building up every season, and I think it's fun. This to me is just what makes sense. And welcome all the new peoples. Don't forget to like and share, folks. Welcome, welcome. I see y'all. I see y'all. I can't wait to put the Barber Heart on my Necro though. Just because I got a really good one. And I was like, okay, it is time. It's time to begin, isn't it? I get a little bit bigger, but then I'll admit I'm just the same as I was. Now don't you understand? that I'm never changing who I am. Alright, let's go finish off the last goddess. Come at me, Seaborn goddess. Pretty much. For me as a creator, one of the biggest things is burnout. Because, like, when... Look, a lot of people always tell me, man, I wish I'd made a living off playing video games. Are you sure? Do you know how hard it is to even get fans? Do you know how hard it is to even get a single donation? It's so difficult. And on top of being difficult, guys, once video games become a job for you, it becomes all... You're not playing for fun anymore. You're playing as a job. Sometimes you have to play even when you don't want to, you know? So to prevent myself from getting burned out on creating content, of course I've got a lot of passion for it. I love it. But I'm also very, I also have my own way of relaxing, making sure that I stagger what I do. No matter how much I love a game, I don't play it till the point that I'm sick. I'm just like, okay, I've got my set hours where I live stream and I'll play Diablo during these hours. After that, unless I'm really keen on it, I don't touch it anymore. I don't do any extras because I'll be doing filming videos in between, things like that. Or sometimes I'll have a off stream game that I just play to relax. Like, you gotta keep yourself mentally in the zone, you know what I'm saying? Yep, that elite disappeared. Woo. I love the Sorc, so good. This is why, guys, this is why. It is actually, like, people don't realize how tough it is sometimes to be a creator. Not just because, you know, it's hard to find viewers and fans, but I'll tell you, when it becomes your job, video games are no longer fun. Like, sometimes people ask me, do I have fun playing? Of course, my answer should be yes, I do. Because otherwise, I'm not going to be able to attract any viewers anyway. But realistically speaking, I have to be careful to keep myself having fun, you know? You have to take precautions. And when you're your own boss, there's no boss above you to tell you what to do, so you better make some good business decisions, eh? It's never easy, but I enjoy it. And thanks to you guys, it's very enjoyable. But although it's tough to find fans, you know, when you do find a good community of fans like you guys, or when you find a good community of people to just support you, it makes this business a lot easier. Because at the very least, then, I'm not... Oh my god, the poor adventurers died instantaneously. But at the very least, I'm not, you know, I'm not struggling on my own. And there's a lot of power in that, which, you know, you guys have to realize. You guys have a lot of... You guys give a lot to me. You guys give me a lot of strength to do the kind of things that I do. So, you know, I'm always very grateful to my viewers and to the people that genuinely enjoy my content. You know, like, because, like, it's hard sometimes when you get trolled, when people, you know, like, just, they just want to, like, some people don't realize this, but when they, like, you know, and I don't really want to harp on it, but it's actually the best example. When a lot of people come into my Diablo stream, where I'm obviously trying to make it on Diablo-based content, right? And yet they're like saying, "Oh, Path of Exile is more fun. I don't have fun on Diablo." Like, why are you coming to my stream and bringing the mood down? If you ask for my opinion respectfully, I'll give it. But you know, when you come to my stream and your sole purpose is clearly to bring my mood down, or bring the mood of my viewers down to, like, make me seem less, or to talk down to me for some reason, I'll tell them, you know, bugger off. I don't care, you know? Like, and although, you know, you reach a stage like myself eventually where you just, like, it's water off a duck's back, it still does affect you, especially at the start or when you're newer. It affects you mentally, so I'm really happy that I've always had good people around me. And now that I'm at this stage, I'm like, you know what? Sometimes I still get a little bit shaken, but I don't let it bother me. I just keep going, and the good people keep finding me, you know? The people who really vibe with me, who enjoy my content, you know, they find me. The people who really genuinely support me all the time, they find me, you know? And although a lot of people will come, they will troll, they will do a lot of stupid shit, you know, it's alright. Let them try. Let them do what they want to do. You know, we're not going to be stopped or brought down by that. And therein lies the power. So never forget that you guys do have power. Oh wow, okay, there's a lot of aspects here. Let me head back to town first. No, there really isn't. This train shall never stop. But more importantly, this train needs to dump and offload all the stuff that I got in that dungeon. Okay, time to search for perfect stats once again. Wow, none. None. Wow, trash. If only, if only. Wait a second, hold the phone. Could this be? This has potential. Mostly because this rolled very high on pure damage reduction. Sure, I would lose a little bit of damage, but you know, might be able to get something even better out of that.
What's still got some good in it? Use it well.
If I could just change conjuration skill damage to something else.
Magic is neither good nor evil. How may I help you?
Total armor. Or damage reduction from enemies that are burning, I'll take that. This is a whole boatload of DR, but that is so low that maybe I can just get it a little higher, shall we? Come on, one more time. One more time. Or total armor. Total armor is good. I can take that. Let's do it. Let's do the do. Because this would actually be really, really good. Unsurprisingly.
There is power in these stones. Fare thee well.
This would be the perfect time for me to... What happens if I don't use the basic DR? Let's see if I have a easier time or a tougher time. What made me want to start streaming? It's a job that I can do from home and look after my parents at the same time. So yeah, that's why I switched into this. Also, like I said, I've got a lot of passion for this kind of thing, and I just felt that it was the right thing for me to do. So, hell yeah. Okay, I'm not going to... I'll make one royal ruby, and I will, before I scrap the other thing, I'm just going to make sure that my kill time is not drastically affected, because I am losing frost skill damage, which does suck a little bit, but that's okay. I'm going to wear this with like all this crazy DR for some weird reason. Then it is time to become a true champion. Let's go pick up all the stuff that we left behind, and then we'll go smack the rest. Okay, back to town. But yeah, that's just basically it. Why would I keep all these items? No, I never keep all these items. What I do is I just take a look at everything and I say, okay, is this worthwhile keeping? Yes, no. If it's not worth keeping, I just dump it. Never hoard stuff in games like this because you're never gonna use it. Okay, I'm just gonna tell you guys now, if you hoard stuff in games like this, it's Very, very silly. Because 95% of the time, you are never going to actually use most of the stuff that you hoard. And that's just me being honest. Okay, this is the highest one we have, and it has backstabber, so I may die, but it doesn't matter. Even if I do die, that's a minor problem. Let's go. Halls of the Damned. No, I don't hoard on any character. I have a small, because I already know what I want, right? I've got a very small pool of aspects that I keep, and I don't hoard items, because the items that I need, I already know what would be a god roll for that item. So I only, like, for example, right now I'm just keeping this other chest piece, this older chest piece, just to test if there's any drastic difference. And if there's no drastic difference to my kill time, I'll scrap this chest piece and I don't have to worry about it anymore, you see? So yeah, no, I don't think about things like that. I'm just testing my overall survival and kill time now, so I can make sure that I'm truly getting the best possible. Okay, 0 difference in kill time. This is with enemies above my level, drastically speaking. And my larger health pool is also keeping me alive, so that's a thing. And of course I would have liked if it was more than 1,000 health, but yeah, okay. Since I'm not seeing any drastic kill time difference, considering things are like 12 levels above me, I can safely conclude that what I have right now is sufficient. Like, whoa, why is my kill time seemingly better? Jeez Louise, they're all dead. I deal 15% more physical damage, so it's not like the modifier is helping me. Huh. Damn. Not bad. Lol. Well, that would be the main reason why, Snow, you're hoarding. Don't be a hoarder, you know? You gotta know what you need and then drop it. Which is why I encourage people to play the same characters I play during each season, you know? Keeps you safe. Because that way you just follow my pathway. The blood blisters? Yeah, the blood blisters will always pop like balloons. Such beautiful balloons. Why are there teleporters here? What? Oh, so you have to take the teleporter. Ah, okay. So the teleporter doesn't lead you back to the door. You have to take the teleporter to get where you need to go. And then that's how it works. Okay. That makes so much more sense. Now let me swap back over to this. See the feeling. Dropping back again. Damn it, I'm seeing practically no difference. Okay, understandable. In which case, I would say that this is the more defensive one should be fine. Yep. But why am I a favorite future Diablo creator? No, no, no. Listen, I need to be a favorite now, okay? But yes, the build is coming today. As per the stream title, this build drops today. I will have it done after my lunch and everything. I will film the video. And of course there's no stream tonight because on Sunday nights I don't stream. That's usually a family day for me. But I will have the video posted tonight. You guys can enjoy it straight away. No questions asked. You shall receive what you have desired. But yes, it will definitely come today. 110%. No deviations or delays. No problemo. Always happy to deliver. Nice and fast. Congrats on your finish, friendo. Back through the jelly porter. Oh man, I just got an alert from the WA police. Not about me, obviously, but a 80-year-old lady just went missing. Damn it. All these missing people cases. So much pain and death in this world.
Brothers and sisters of the
Low-key, I think we actually need Mommy Lilith in Sanctuary. Need to take over all the shenanigans, you know? every time I play my Sorcerer, right? Which, yes, I'm pretty sure you can tell that aside from the Necro, this is one of my clear favorites this season. But I swear, it feels like I'm using a burst fire rifle every time I play this character. It just literally feels like I'm firing a burst fire rifle at my enemies. Give him that nice bursty burst. Oh. Mr. Chato is logging in. Good. If you want to join me, let me know. Yeah. Yep. Best kind of ammunition. I'm gonna go back to town and quickly sell things. I always do it at 64 DS. I always do the capstone for World Tier 4 at exactly level 64. Why? Because that way you don't have an XP gap. You don't have an XP offset gap. Oh, hey, there's my Kaz. Good morning, nerd. Loves you, and I'm also streaming. But I wanted to use text-to-speech and say hi. Heart emojis. There we go. Always gotta send love to my girl. See you later, Average Wolf. But yeah, I always do the capstone at level 64. That way there's no XP offset. Because the low, well, I mean, there will be like one level of XP offset, but it's not a big deal. Because the lowest level in World Tier 4 is 75. And if you recall from the video that I did on the new XP standards and whatnot, you can only gain XP from creatures like, the maximum XP you can gain is from a creature 10 levels above you. So you don't want to be fighting like 13, 14 levels above you. You will actually be wasting time. It is inefficient. So in order to ensure literal maximum efficiency, right? What I do is I go in only at 64, and I usually clear the capstone when I'm finishing level 64, so that it's like just close to level 65 when I get in, and then boom, that's all it usually takes. And with that, I become a god of war. And that's usually how we do it. Usually, anyway. Actually, this one's really good. I might put that in my stash. Now, any of these any good? No, they are not. Okay, scrap time.
I can break that down.
No going back now. Make one. And socket these. Put 2 royals in there. Oh yeah. Feel the power. I mean, to be fair, like a lot of the capstone is technique. If I really wanted to, I could show you guys how to do it at level 55 easily. Alright? But there's a reason I don't, and that reason, plain and simple, is that I have no reason to do so. It would just be a waste. It would literally be a waste of time, unfortunately. And I'm not a fan of wasting time. 1 extra guild application, okay. I have no idea who this person is. Who is red versus blue? If you've applied to the guild and you're coming from the stream, let me know. Okay, if you're red versus blue. I just want to be able to like know who it is. But I will happily accept you guys in. Alright? But just let me know who you are if you're red versus blue, yeah? Okay. And everybody who is at the stream, don't forget to like and share if you haven't already. But yeah, just leave the application there. I just want to be able to know who's red versus blue before we let me in. And the Tomb Lord is dead. That went by real fast. I kind of regret taking the town trip because it was almost not necessary. Oh, time to pump up Enchanter. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's skedaddle, folks. Oh no, Rain. Yo, Rain. That, I know you're joking, and I've heard that meme on the internet, but you literally cannot say that, dude. It goes against YouTube terms of service. If I allow a joke like that, or if I let it go, just so you know, I can get my entire YouTube channel taken away. Don't make those kinds of jokes. All right? Do not make those kinds of jokes, because they are against YouTube terms of service. Like, and I have to take a moderation action, so just be very, very careful with that. Okay, I have to unfortunately put you in timeout now for 5 minutes. This is so that YouTube sees that I've taken a moderation action and there'll be no further consequences. But please do not make those kinds of jokes, because yeah, they will genuinely result in you getting me banned and then you banned as well. Okay, so yeah, I'm so sorry about this. Okay, so a moderation action has been taken. Now just please don't make that kind of joke again. Like, I know it's a meme, I'm aware of this, but YouTube is very sensitive on this kind of stuff. So those kinds of jokes, no, cannot do. Because don't forget, I do this as a job, so unfortunately, I have to be serious about that kind of thing. So YouTube is my employer, huh? We gotta follow terms of service here. Some jokes are okay, some jokes are really, really not okay. And that is in the really, really not okay category. Mostly because I'm sure you understand it's a very serious issue in America. And since it is a political issue, yeah, not allowed. Okay, armor breaker is not happening. Resource burn is not happening. This is the closest thing I can do. The thing is, like, I know all these memes. I've seen them like 600 bajillion times all over the internet. I know people are just making jokes, but YouTube takes them very seriously, so I have to take them seriously. And if I don't take an actual moderation action, then the fault is on my channel, unfortunately. But yeah, don't worry, DS. Once you actually get my Sorcerer build, you see how to do the Paragons and everything, you'll breeze through the capstone. Sorcerer is very, very good. Very nice and very strong. But yeah, for the most part, I always do the capstone level 64. Just to make sure that I'm literally perfect on the XP offsets. Why do you want to be muted? Okay, sure. Rena, you want to time him out? He's requesting it. I give you the opportunity. Since Snow has requested to be timed out, you may apply it. No, you don't. But there you go. Now you can experience the timeout box. Enjoy! Anyway, it only lasts 5 minutes, so all good. Unlike on Twitch, right? because do you know on Twitch a moderator can set a timeout for like 60 years or something? It's hilarious. But here on YouTube it's standardized. On YouTube your timeout is only five minutes because it's like here it's used as a moderation action and it's usually a light punishment. So yeah, YouTube only allows 5-minute segments because YouTube cares for viewers. No wonder what, Pen. Yeah. Twitch mods can time you out for 60 years if they want to. You know? It'll be like a... And a lot of them use that as like a soft ban so that they can still earn from the people watching their stream. Because they'll still earn the ad revenue and whatever on Twitch. But like the person can no longer chat or interact at all. So they either like just have to watch silently or, you know, deal with that. So that can happen, but YouTube just standardizes it. 5 minutes, that's it. That's the maximum. Like there's no maximum minimum, sorry. 5 minutes standard time, that's it. You can't even change it yourself. Like I literally don't even have a setting to change it. So YouTube is nice to you guys. It can happen. It can happen. Hey Mo, good to see you, Palo. Don't forget to like and share the stream, yeah? But yes, the build will come tonight. So y'all will be able to do all the insane things that I do right now. Oh yes, mods can be over aggressive sometimes. But, you know, as long as they're doing it to properly protect the streamer, it's okay. But some mods just develop a god complex. That's why I'm usually very selective with my mods. And even then, most of my mods are pretty chill. Like, they usually won't take action unless I give the go-ahead. Which is technically the way it should be. Like, the mod should never take independent action, usually. Because sometimes they may, like, overdo it and stuff like that, which can lead to negative feelings all around. But I'm glad that the people that generally mod for me don't have much to do. It's a good sign. And usually if there's trolls, I'll deal with them personally. I'll give them the personal thumb. Yeah. Oh, listen, hey man, if they want to sim for a middle-aged man like me, I'll take it. I need all the help I can get. Because, you know, let's be honest, when it comes to streaming, I'm still at the loser level in the industry. I gotta get better. And yeah, the thing is, like, a lot of people don't know about YouTube TOS, or they don't think too hard about it, but, you see, a lot of folks get spoiled because the biggest Twitch streamers, like, even if they get banned, they get unbanned after like a day or whatever. It's like for them getting banned is almost like a vacation anyway. That's what happens with the biggest Twitch streamers and stuff. But the same thing doesn't work on YouTube. And also, I am also a partnered streamer with a lot of companies. And because that's the case, and of course there's a new partnership that hasn't even been announced yet on my channel. I'm waiting until it's official to announce it on this channel. It's for a big game. I need to maintain certain standards as well, so I'm very strict on the TOS simply because I have to maintain that, corporate standards, all that yada 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 yada. It keeps me in business and keeps me safe, so I do sincerely apologize, my friend. But I have to be very strict on TOS. Yeah, certain jokes that may relate to political things or that may be deemed as offensive or can offend like a lot of people. Yeah, those are immediate no-nos on the channel, and we have to stop them straight away. Or else, well, we get stopped. And like I said, because of how many corporate sponsorships I have, yeah, I have to be very careful. sorry, I shouldn't say sponsorships, corporate partnerships, different wording, because they don't pay me. If they paid me, well, some do, but if they did pay me, then it would be a sponsorship instead. And I do usually get like one-time sponsorship contracts for videos and stuff, like World of Warships. But for the most part, it's partnerships as well. But even then, I have to adhere to standards. Well, the standards that they set, and yeah. A lot of the YouTube TOS stuff would also go against most of those standards, so I tend to be very careful. Just in case.
Good deal. Father bless.
Because all of a sudden, one wrong move, and then boom.
Stay on your guard.
What will
Yeah.
That's what's up.
But I always do explain it as well, because on a personal level, like, I might not like I may not agree with the joke, but I also may not mind it. I'm a very chill guy on a personal level. But when it comes to business, my neck's on the chopping board. And if I do get banned off YouTube, I tell you, the YouTube support's not gonna go out of their way for me. Yeah. Because I'm no big titty Amaranth, and I'm certainly no XQC. You know? I'm certainly not Kai Senate either. So there's no way I'm getting out of jail free. Someday I will be though, but even when I am, on that day, I think I'm gonna try and set a better example for these people. The funniest thing was that Rena actually went and read the TOS, which still amuses me to this day. He's a good dude, but he actually went and read the TOS. I was like, lol. Rena actually went and checked TOS. But yes. When you become a YouTube partner, you have to sign that. You have to sign the thing. Nah, nobody reads TOS, it's true. But I did read it when I signed the contract because, like I said, I wanted to do this as a job, and I knew that it would be very important for me to know stuff, so I was like, That's why, like, some YouTubers, they don't mind if their fans, like, say that they're, like, just as an example, 15 years old or whatever. But did you know that age-related discussions can come under TOS because if something happens to a minor on your channel, and you did nothing to take action despite knowing that the person was a minor, you cannot claim that, oh, I didn't know, you know? That excuse will not fly, and YouTube's not gonna have your back. That's why, like, for me, I'm like, look, if you're here and you're underage, you do not discuss your age. The only people who can discuss the age, now, technically you can mention your age if you're over 18 because you're legally an adult and responsible for your own decisions. But on my channel, I set it as 21, which is the standard drinking age, I think, or smoking age in Japan, which is the highest possible that I can set it at. So that's why I usually tell people, if you're not, you know, if you're not legally an adult, don't mention age, things like that. Like all this minor stuff, you know, it's all safety standards. And some of this stuff is not even specifically against TOS, but you know, you have to sometimes take a little bit of an extra step. Fair enough, Rena. Fair enough. That is true. Kaz does not hold back on squishing you with her thumb. But that's because she knows how much I love my job of being a streamer. So I myself, you know, take it seriously. I try to make sure that everything is safe and we all get to have a good time here. Safety standards are good for your health. Okay, XP for Enchanter. Let's head back. Let's go back to town and like I mentioned, don't forget to like and share if you haven't already. Hey, Kazzy. Yes, you have been summoned for me to say hi. My butt.
Farewell, Father Bless. What do you need?
Okay. Hi. Welcome back, Snow. Did you enjoy your time in the Choky? Okay. Now, let's have a look at these sigils. Do 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 do. This is okay. This is okay. Both of these are actually okay. Oh, all these random backstabber things? No. Okay, let's go take on a level 35 nightmare dungeon. Why? Because I can do stuff like that. And there we go. In we go. Yes. So why you asked for yourself to be timed out, I'll never understand, Snow, but welcome back. Now, let's go rip and tear until it's done, shall we? Na-na-na. Okay, just two more. Two more and we're set. Lol. I'm sorry, but the only one I punish in that way is my wife. And if anyone else tried to get that kind of punishment from me, Snow, she will punish them. Oh.
see.
Excuse me. I'm sure you've got enough people to put into the chokey already, my dear. Sure. Rather indiscriminate with that. Well, the sorcerer does a lot of damage. It is their #1 power. I just can't wait to slap the Barber Heart on the Necro as well. I think it'll be hilarious. $2 million damage. Easy. Bang, bang, bang. Taste my burst fire rifle. Brr, 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 brr. Well, honey, there you go. You can now put him in the chokey if you want. Yeah, fire is well. Keep an eye out for a video that I'll be making next week, Mo. It'll actually explain why ice is so much stronger than all the other elements. It's not that the fire snake looks cool, but the problem is that every element other than ice has fundamental problems. And it's the fundamental issues that stop these elements from being viable, you know? So it's not that it's the ability itself, you know, just to be perfectly fair. The ability itself is strong, but it's the other fundamental issues that will completely prevent, you know, the sorcerers from reaching the kind of level that you're seeing with an ice sorcerer. Oh, poor Mo. Baby, you timed him out twice. He's now in timeout for 10 minutes. Sorry, Mo. She misclicked. Lol. Sorry about that, Mo. There's no way to undo timeouts on YouTube. If you click a timeout a second time, it doesn't undo it. So, yeah, you can. I'll give you the right to, you know, give Kaz a slapping when you come back. But yes, please be careful when putting people in the chokey. Yeah, because if you hit the wrong person, they cannot come out of timeout. They're literally stuck in there, and because you hit it twice, it's twice. Yeah, you are not excused. But yes, she's only just awake, so do forgive her. Yes, I give him permission to give you a douche. Okay, just for the sake of knowledge, right? That is a joke. That is an in-joke between myself and Kaz. I'm the only one allowed to beat her. Okay? But I will allow you to give her gentle dishes. Better, honey? Oh, okay. In that case, it shall be unacceptable then. Very well. No gentle dishes either. Sorry. Looks like only I can give her loving beatings. But yeah, sorry about that. Hope you don't mind waiting the 10 minutes. Okay, let me get rid of all this. No. With this. Actually, you can be. I can time out a moderator. Yeah, no, it's okay. It's okay. It happens. It happens, love. I understand. I did that the first time I ever tried the timeout feature. I did the same thing because I thought I could undo it when I accidentally timed somebody out. Turns out you can't. So then I ended up, well, I think I did, and because the messages came up with a delay, because obviously I don't have a second screen, right? So I was doing it on my phone, and I hit it 3 times because I didn't see the second message pop up. So the dude ended up in timeout for 900 seconds, which is 15 minutes. By the way, just so you guys know, the timeout stacks. So if you like, because YouTube, there's no way to change it, right? You can actually like, now, although this is a bit twisted, right? Remember how I was telling you guys earlier about how Twitch mods accidentally time dudes out for like freaking 15 years or whatever? You could technically, if you really dislike somebody, you could stack timeouts on them like a DOT. You can just stack if you ever wanted to, like, but please don't actually do that, you know, but it is possible to do that on YouTube. So if you actually really dislike somebody, theoretically, you could stack timeouts on them. Theoretically. I'm sure he'll forgive you when he can chat. So, you know, don't panic too much. Moe's a nice guy, you know.
So then I stuck the fool with his own blade.
Yeah, there we go. He's back. Welcome back, Moe. Yeah, I won't. It's not a video on why fire sucks. It's actually a video on why the other elements of the sorcerer don't work out so well. But it's mainly because the passives of ice are so much stronger than the passives of every other subclass. It's all good. It's all good. Listen, we're fine. You're fine. It's all good here. Everything is fine. Everything's all good. But yeah, it's mostly the fundamental. When I say fundamentals, right? What I'm talking about is basically like the passive stuff. It's the passives that are problematic. Nothing else much really. It's the passives and the system of damage. And the damage delivery system, more or less. Because the thing is that, right? Like right now, Barber itself, you know, Now, granted, this, like, even the Shadow Necro will most likely undergo most of their changes in like, the Shadow Necro will most likely see more popularity in Season 2, whereas the Blood and Bone are the popular ones for Season 1, because although the Shadow Necro is getting some massive buffs from a fundamental standpoint, which is really awesome, the problem is that the Barber Heart operates on the basis of crits, which means that automatically excludes any kind of damage that focuses on DOT without direct. And that is one of the fundamental issues as well with fire, because fire is burning. Burning is over time, which is immediately a problem. That's why you need something that can initiate the crit. So, like this one, it deals damage and continuously chills enemies, but did you know that Blizzard can crit? Oh wait, can it? No, I can't remember if it can or cannot. Sorry, but if Blizzard cannot crit, doesn't matter either, because even if Blizzard cannot crit, you don't focus on it anyway. I'm pretty sure it cannot crit. Sorry, I said the wrong thing. Blizzard cannot crit, but the subsequent damage from Blizzard, because my Ice Shards can crit, can still trigger Barber Heart. But if you run a DOT style build, usually that requires a focus on it, and once you focus on it, the big problem is that you have no way of stacking up the damage, because DOT suffers from less multipliers already, just so you know, as compared to non-DOT damage. Wait, why is Snow in the Choki again? Jesus. Poor Snow. Okay, don't put him back in the Choki unless he requests it again, yeah? I think he's been in the Choki enough today. I mean, it was by request, but still. Thank you for subscribing, Slemf. Oh no, I know. But I'm saying, because it's been twice, unless he requests it again, don't put him in the Choki again. But if he requests it again, by all means, you know, feel free to. If it's by their request, they can go in the Choki as many times as they want. Yeah, I know. How you doing, Tiago? I hope you're doing good. Like I said, I'm just saying, because it's been twice, you know, if you want to do it again, just wait till he requests it again, and then by all means, my love, by all means, I will never stop you. I will never stop you from fulfilling the requests of these magnificent people. Look, if they request it, by all means, huh? If they request it, by all means, eh? Well, you gotta wait for the request again, okay? You know, I know you love putting people in the Choki, and it's a magnificent Choki. I like being chokied, but you know, we gotta family here. We gotta wait a while. You know, give them the confirmation. They gotta say it. You know, yes, please choke me, milady, and then back in the Choki they go. You know. Look at this Manta. Look at this Manta. How dare you defy me? Are you trying to defy my authority? I will narrow my eyes at you, bitch. Hey Nightshade, how's it going? How you doing, Mr. Subby Man? Look at this brat. You are bratty this morning. I'm okay, doing better. Recovering slowly, stage by stage, you know. Fire is bad. I will explain why in a video next week, but basically ice and lightning are the only two viable elements. Fire will never be viable unless they fundamentally change something about Diablo. And that is the biggest deal. Because until that fundamental thing changes, you will literally never be able to use a fire build effectively. And that's just me being honest. Okay, fire does not work out as an element. Oh, the lieutenant must be on the other side. Look at you giving me your devil emojis. This lady, huh? Been a little too wild lately. I need to give her some punishments, I think. Yeah? I think she needs some calming... But spanks. But yeah, fire sorcerers will never be good in this game, and they will literally be the lowest of the lowest tier, because there is just no way to make them good. Now, I'm gonna say there's no way to make them good outside of bugs and exploits. Yeah, she is, but she's still my devil, you know. She's still my devil after all. Welcome back, Snow. Are you enjoying the air of the free world again? The free outside world? Anyway, she just likes to be bratty. But it's okay because I love her very much. But yeah, Fire Sorcerer's fundamental problem is the simple fact of DOT. DOT literally has less multipliers because they cannot crit. So that's already a major negative there. And crits are a massive multiplier, even baseline. And this is where, unfortunately, you know, there's just no way. I know you aim to please, so I shall have to give you squeezes.
Father bless.
Well, congratulations, and now you're back. Welcome back to not hearing about the Fire Sorcerer. But anyway, damage over time cannot crit, so that's already the biggest negative. And considering the fact that this season, Barber Heart is triggered via crit, and it's one of the biggest multipliers this season, damage over time was immediately, you know, thrown out the window as already a poor choice for anybody. And I think that is the saddest thing, because like I personally would love to see damage over time be good, but it cannot be good because of how it works. I don't know why they made it so that damage over time cannot crit, but based on the way that this game is played in general, it's no good. Losing a multiplier is a massive negative for your damage, and that's why fire will never be a good element. Because anything that is damage over time, anything that does their damage over a period of time, automatically forfeits the kind of power, you know, that basically everything else in the game has. So just be very aware of that.
Until spring.
Until spring. Let's go with the Iron Hold. To the Iron Hold. Anyway, thank you to all of you for liking, sharing the stream. Yeah, I hope you guys can keep doing that for me. I'd be very appreciative. It would mean a lot to a man like me. Yeah, no, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong. But if it's your first Diablo game and you're only level 41, you cannot get bored of Ice and Lightning because you've literally only played it for like a small segment of the game. If you played it throughout the entirety of like the preseason, I'd say that's fine. But yeah, Diablo has problems with its build variety, but they cannot resolve this so easily because of the way that they've done their damage formula. Untangling it is going to take a lot of time. Because what'll happen is that if they try to solve it using their current formula, the biggest issue is that fire will become like the most OP thing from levels 1 to like 60, and then after that you're gonna have to switch again anyway, you know? So you're gonna have fun for the first 60, even if they made it like, even if they tried to solve it by boosting the raw damage of DOT, it'll be fun for like the first 60 levels, and then after that you're still gonna have to go back to Ice and Lightning, because the thing about multiplication is that even small changes grow bigger and bigger and bigger, right? Even adding a small 2% change, but it's a 2% multiplied change, in the long term it has a big effect. So the longer you go, the bigger the effect, the bigger the changes, and that's why, you know, multiplying damage is so important. That's how, like, I'm just shooting practically like one ice shard against these creatures and it's all over for them. Like, they're 14 levels higher. Technically, I'm only getting the XP of something 10 levels higher, so I theoretically would be wasting my time fighting these guys, right? Because they've got more hit points and things like that. But my time to kill, my TTK, is still practically the same. You're not going to see a drastically different TTK, all because of the fact that I'm doing so much multiplied damage that it's not difficult for me to wipe out hordes in the same time frame that I would have regardless, you know? So I think that this is something that players do need to be aware of, and this is basically how it goes. That's why Blizzard took steps to adjust multipliers as best they could. But the thing is, no matter how much you adjust multipliers, you don't make other stuff better by making multipliers bad. You have to examine the core of, you know, why you did things in a particular way. And the honest way to solve everything would be to just make it so crit damage can apply to DOT. Did somebody, hey, it's my Kaz. I thought somebody said hola. Yeah, I can now.
Sorry, I was trying to... I figured while you were on Discord, while I was listening on my Xbox, I would try my new headset and see if I can actually connect on Discord with this headset.
You can, but it's just got a little bit of that static buzz. I don't know why, but it's very light.
I don't know. I have noise suppression on.
No, it's only when when you're talking. Yeah, it is better. It was very light before. Yeah, it's better now. Why? What'd you do?
Yeah. Oh, you can change the mic monitoring on the Xbox so that it reduces all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it might have. Yeah, okay, fair enough.
If I turn up too high, it will like super distort my mic. So
yeah,
you have to find the sweet spot.
Understandable.
But it sounds okay now.
Yep, it sounds better. I mean, there's still a little bit of buzz, but it's like a little bit, and I don't think like.
Okay, how about now?
It
doesn't now.
No, the buzz only comes back after you talk for a while, so we'll wait a while and then I'll let you know. Yeah. Either way, we can probably do even more adjustments later when we game. But I do have to let you know that after lunch, I will have to film my Sorcerer video. Yeah?
Okay.
Yep. Our gaming shall be mostly in the evening. Film my Sorcerer video. Nap. I'm trying to recover as best I can.
Oh, bless.
Yes, bless me. Bless me. I tell you, ladies and gents. Okay, hang on, wait. Let me boost your sound on my end. So that I can see how it feels. But yeah. Because now, I think because you adjusted your microphone gain, the buzzing stopped, but you're softer, so I just boosted your sound on my end, which is completely fine.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, the buzzing is like very, very low now. It's like not even, you know.
Okay.
It's barely noticeable.
I wonder, is it because...
Hmm?
No, I'm just wondering if it's because I have it on the battery and not wired. I wonder if I wired it, would it sound better later?
Yeah, we can test and try. But like I said, it's so minor that's not a problem. It's nothing like a lot of the older sets that we used to use, where it was like active buzz. Now it's just like minor, and it's only when you're speaking. So I know it's only when it's picking up your voice.
I've only got 4 days to finish off this battle pass. Oh shit.
Which one?
Overwatch.
Oh.
Played it in ages.
Oh yeah.
I can do that in 4 days.
Do your
got
best.
this.
Do your best. I'll play some with you later and help give you bonus XP.
Yeah, I mean, I could buy 10 skips, but I'm not paying €20 just
Oh,
to skip 10 levels.
you've only got 10 left. Okay.
No, I have 20 levels left, but I'm not paying $20
Uh-huh.
for 10 levels.
Fair enough.
I will grind that shit. I will grind that shit out.
Okay. Yeah, then I'll help you later.
Hey, if you're now, well, I'm weak.
Yeah, do it. Oh, the thing that you were adjusting, can you just lower the gain just a tiny bit, just a smidge? I want to see how it'll sound.
Yeah. I can.
I did not hear that.
Go.
No, now it's a lot worse. So, okay.
Don't lower it.
Yep, I think the previous setting was better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me fix it again.
Yeah, what I'll do is so the previous setting I think is the sweet spot for you. Then, because this one, like, I cannot even hear your voice. It's your voice that I can't even hear, so.
Right, okay. I fixed it there now. How's that?
Yep, yep. This is the ideal.
Better?
And yep, I will adjust accordingly on my end. Yep, this is the ideal. So 92.
Go a bit higher and you can see if that makes a difference.
Yeah, go a bit higher. Let's see what happens.
Okay. Okay, how does that sound?
I'll judge after we talk for a little bit.
Okay.
Yep. But anyway, you know, yesterday, oh, Kaz was ready after building her desk to chokey somebody.
I was. You have no idea.
Okay, yeah, definitely.
And you know,
The previous is the best. Just
previous-
letting you know. Yeah.
okay, I'm gonna go back.
Yep.
My desk absolutely killed me yesterday. Right, there we go. How does that sound now? Does that sound a bit better?
Yep. Still a little buzzy, but it's all right.
Yeah, it might take a second to just readjust.
Yeah, it will, and that's okay. So yes, tell them about your desk.
I bought a mini desk. When I say mini desk, it's just a smaller desk than I had. But it's white and matches my room now. And my god, do I hate building IKEA furniture.
Hmm.
Do you know, the biggest pain in the arse yesterday wasn't even building the desk. It was getting in and out of the recycling centre because there was like the queue was so long.
Mhm.
Like it takes so long to get to. That's bad enough. And then you're in a queue for like over an hour to get in, and then you have to like actually separate everything. And then we were in the queue for about an hour to get back out.
Mhm.
Yes, it was just a nightmare, but it's done now. It's all done now.
Yep.
So I'm super happy. I built a desk and I have a little trolley beside my bed. I forgot what I was doing there for a second. Like healing these people. Yeah, I literally finished my whole room last night at about 9 o'clock.
I see.
It was about 9:10 p.m. last night. When I finally finished it all.
Yep. And yeah, mic monitoring wise, this is definitely the sweet spot. So you're
It is?
connecting.
Okay, perfect.
You're connecting to Discord
Discord
via.
through my Xbox.
Oh, okay. So you only have to use one
Normally I just
headset.
connect through my phone.
Hmm.
Yes. Normally I would connect through my phone. But I can only connect to Discord through Xbox if you're in a public channel. Private channel doesn't work.
Yep, fair enough.
Where's this roadhog gone?
You're a saint.
There he is.
Bless you.
Bing. Also, sorry, I just realized, Snow, that I missed one of your questions. What is preventing the developer from making builds of another element relevant for the Sorcerer? Mostly just the way that they've structured damage in this game. Because, like I mentioned earlier, DOT cannot crit. Damage over time cannot crit. That's the biggest problem. If damage over time could crit in Diablo, then there would be no issue. Damage over time would be as viable as all the other builds. Like, sure, they might miss out on a vulnerable as well, but that's a whole nother can of worms. The biggest problem is that it cannot crit, so I will demonstrate in a video next week why all this happens and what all the problems are. And I'll do it with you know, a spreadsheet of mathematics as well, so you guys can see the effect. It's better when you guys can see the effect in real time with real numbers, because that makes a huge difference. Even right now, my extra crit strike is pretty damn good.
protection.
There you go. There's a first win of the day.
Congrats. Well done.
I actually played Theater Meat. I actually played Paladin. Only because their free anniversary battle pass came out. And it's literally, you play 12 games, that little battle pass is done. So I was like, you know what, I'm just going to go in and play it.
Okay.
It was actually a good time. No, it did not run a game. Oh, not one toxic person. Couldn't believe it.
Yep. Too bad it's still a dead game.
Yeah, I just wanted to see if I could get the Sarah skin with the free thing they give you, because there's a few of them that have anniversary skins. Of course they want. You never
Yep.
get the skin you want.
Oh, I'm glad you had a good time.
Yeah, it was good. It was good fun.
Yep.
You trying to steal from us?
I knew in the last pass they readjusted Ray, but my god, she's a little powerhouse now.
I wish they'd actually just, you know, upgrade their game so that, you know, people
It was
like would be able to
Properly
hop in.
playable.
Yep. Because the thing is, right, no matter what, games have to keep up with PC gens. Because like now that my PC is like a next gen one, I can't even load up the game without making that modification that I did before. And it negatively affects my gameplay a lot. So, like, I
It
think...
might be a bit better now because you can no longer get it on Switch.
No,
So
the
they
fundamental
put that
issue is that they...
resources.
No, the explanation is because they do not support Windows 64. So you have to basically rewrite that notepad file and make it as if you're loading it up on a Windows 632 system. So that like is no good, because almost all the Windows or almost all the PCs right now are on 64. So due to that, you literally have to like edit a text file in order to make it playable.
Get it to boot.
Yeah, because remember it didn't boot at all when I tried until I did that edit.
Yeah.
So yeah, that I think is just
That's really bad that you have to edit the game in order to be able to play it.
Exactly. So right now their entire player base most likely is like console based, or you know, it's mostly just the console people or the people on the older PCs, you know. So I think that might be why. But at the same time, it's like if they want to be a serious game, it's 2023. Whatever year they came out in, that's fine, but they need to update with the times. So you have to stay updated no matter what.
Yeah.
That's why games are always releasing remasters, things like that. You just can't stay stuck in the old days.
They are becoming something greater.
Like Overwatch itself, that's why I'm pretty sure they chose to upgrade as well, because you know, it just keeps up with the technology of the times and makes it a much better experience. Hey, Truffles, what's up?
Hi, Truffle.
Sorry, I only just saw your messages, but yes. Come along, recruit. You can enter voice, yes. You can enter voice for this last few minutes.
Yes, hi Truffles.
Appreciate my funny meme.
Appreciate your funny meme? No.
Yeah, no, because yeah, tomorrow is hand grenade day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Enjoy your training.
Hey, I mean, you know, next week I will be back on night because National Day.
Yeah. So you'll be back when?
Tuesday.
Yeah, but then you have to book in again after, right?
No, Sunday.
What?
Yeah, I ain't kidding. Sunday.
Oh my god, it's so relaxed now. Last time we like go out for National Day and then come back.
Ha. Yeah, right.
But yeah, I mean, mine was years ago, so I guess they probably made a lot of changes in standards as they realized that this is a volunteer force after all.
They realize that we are a bunch of COVID kids.
Yeah, you guys are
Never
pretty
worked
weak.
out. Yeah, I agree.
If you'd like though, Truff, I believe Kaz is playing Overwatch. You can go help her get free bonus XP.
I'm gonna be eating my quote-unquote dinner in a few seconds because I need to book it soon.
What? You need to book in soon, huh?
Yeah.
It's only 3 p.m.
Dude, yes, I need to eat my dinner and then like take 2 hours of travel time.
Oh, right. Cause you. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I forgot. Because you live in freaking Ulu place. I'm kidding.
I lived in somewhere that is not convenient.
Yes. God, I live in Tampines. My booking very fast.
Yeah, screw off.
Yep. Ha!
Imagine
Truffles.
Imagine
Yeah.
living close to the pickup point.
I know, right? Imagine living in the best neighborhood, Tampines. Best. All of you other Singaporeans living in your ghetto neighborhoods.
Yeah,
Y'all-
when I attend C, I casually take 2 hours to get back.
Yep.
I'll shake on
I
that.
basically wasted 1 day.
Lol.
Yeah, I took the last ferry on that 1 day. At
Lol.
11 something.
I see.
And the more I got back home, it's already the next day.
Lol.
Anyway, speaking of Overwatch, why not, I guess?
Yes, go. Go assist Kaz.
I haven't played in so long.
I'm sure you'll be fine, buddy.
Ow.
There, Kaz, you shall have your
Finally got
reinforcements.
killed. Okay.
Ah, the 290 duty can wait.
Enjoy your nap, Bruna. And as for the rest of y'all, ladies and gents, it has also come to the end of the stream as it is 3 p.m. Thank you very much for hanging out today. Don't forget to like and share, all right? It may be the end, but you guys still got to like and share, okay? Thank you guys very much. All right, don't forget to share out my content as much as you can. The more viewership we get, the faster I can produce content. Later tonight, I'll have the Sorcerer vid posted out for you guys, so look forward to that, and I'll see you guys for more enjoyment on Monday. Maybe on Monday it'll finally be time to start the druid. All right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. I'll see y'all then. Catch you later. Y'all have a good one. Bye. Okay. All done.